Hey guys, your pal Victor here, and I'm here to do a review of a figure that just hit stores. I'm super excited to open up and explore. This is Ghostmaker from DC Multiverse, from McFarlane, from Future State. He debuted in that storyline that had Punchline and came out right after the Three Jokers. Think of him as kind of like the Storm Shadow to Batman, and we're going to talk about him right now. So yeah, Ghostmaker. I've been waiting for this guy for a long time. I really hope we get Punchline soon. But of all the newer Batman characters that have been introduced, this guy, high on my list to get an action figure, and he looks freaking awesome. This is straight from McFarlane, ordered him from GameStop. And basically, yeah, kind of think of him as like if Batman is Snake Eyes, this guy is Storm Shadow. He is a ninja Batman, essentially. He did the exact same thing Batman did, travel the world. They had a lot of the same mentors, but he's sort of more techie. He has a thing like Brother Eye called GhostNet, so he can use it to fight crime. And he is appropriately enough for Pride Month. I think he's one of Disney's first, or not Disney, DC's bisexual characters. So yeah, there's a lot to think that's cool about this guy. Just think of him as just a badass ninja, arrogant. I think he's also Asian, which would make sense. We've had enough white ninjas, right? I mean, it's not Tom Cruise over here, but yeah, this guy, I've been excited to get him for a minute. I pre-ordered him on Amazon, but he actually doesn't come out on Amazon until July. And then I saw he was coming out at GameStop on June 15th. So I popped into GameStop, pre-ordered him, got him a couple days later on his release date, and here he is. He has a kind of a cool sculpt. I mean, this is another example of McFarlane, you know, doing the sculpts, then adding the articulation later. He comes with two swords, which you might be familiar with, you know, from Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero figure. You know, there's or Scorpion, you know, he comes with two swords. He's held in place in the card here with a few of the twisties. Yeah, there's for each of his arms, and across his chest there's a piece, and then there are two holding his feet in individually. We're taking care of that right now. Although, again, I kind of wish they would get away from twist ties, or even these, you know, pseudo ones where you have to clip the bottom. It's obnoxious, you know, for the most part, but you do what you can. All right, so just out of the package, I can tell he's already got a lot of flexibility. Got the butterfly joints. Let's see where we're at the elbows here. Double elbow. Kind of cool. It's hidden by the gauntlet. It feels very rubbery, but not in a Bend-em figure kind of way. Let's look at the knee situation here, all right? Because these are interesting knees that are, of course, single knees with a pivot. It turns, and then we've got the ball jointed feet, a toe joint. So we know we got full 90 degrees double elbows on here. This one's a little, I'll play with that one a little bit more. It just feels like it needs a little weight. And like I said, he's got like the GhostNet helmet. He's got a cape right here, and he's got a sheath for both swords right here, which is awesome. I'm always a fan of cool figure storage, so you can get all the accessories in there, so you can pose them actually pulling out the sword, which is going to be badass. And no thigh swivel, you know, But it looks like you can get some cool, you know, like ninja-y poses. Let me see what he looks like with the swords in hand, and I'll tell you. He stands pretty well. I got him standing over here. So let's get those swords out really quick. Cinematic mode sometimes makes it a little difficult to get the exact shot you want, but we're trying. All right, and I can tell you, looks like there's paint on there, but it might be the light. Either way, they did a good job. It does, like, no, it's paint. It's the little things are actually painted, so that's cool. That is a level of paint detail I do not expect on modern McFarlane figures. Sad to say, but you know, hey, you're here for a review. I'm being honest. You know, you get McFarlane figures, so the swords are really rubbery. So there's gonna be a little trouble getting them in the, no, not too much, getting them in the scabbard. And like I said, you can totally, I think that's why they're rubbery, so you can, you know, kind of pose him getting them out. Yep, 100%. You can totally, like, get that pulling out this. I'm not gonna push it too much. And like I said, for a McFarlane, yeah, see, he can pull the whole sword out. That's cool. So let's, now you know that can happen. So, all right. But for a McFarlane, modern McFarlane figure, I'm actually pretty impressed because all the buckles on this guy are actually painted. It's white, but it's like textured. So it's the rare McFarlane figure that doesn't feel like it's missing like a ton of paint applications, because they usually feel like they are. This guy, he's, what's the height on him? He is just about 7 inches. Yeah, 7.5 inches tall. So, you know, he's the modern 1/10 scale. And I dig him. I think he's really dope looking, actually. I like the amount of posability. The fact that he doesn't have guns is cool, because you don't have to worry about the gun ban, you know, because no WB characters can come with guns. It looks like a statue. I mean, this is honestly, I've gotten a lot of the McFarlane figures this year, and I feel like this guy is probably one of the more solid pickups. I hope we get the designer and punchline though, but overall, I'm gonna call it that our buddy Ghostmaker here might be my favorite McFarlane figure this year. And that's just because he's just a cool looking cyber ninja. And you can't get away from, you know, those classics, you know, the classic toy stereotypes. Kids love ninjas, you know? Otherwise, why would we even care about G.I. Joe? Why would G.I. Joe only put out Snake Eyes predominantly? Because he's just a badass ninja, you know? And the fact that he's got some diversity on him makes him appealing to modern, you know, modern fans. But even the, like I said, the ghost net symbol, that's cool. That's a paint app I wasn't expecting. The paint on the buckles, like, it's molded plastic, so I mean, clearly, like right here, like this, like right here, the sides are white, but you know, from a distance, you don't really care. And I said I like the gauntlets. Yeah, I'm probably gonna pose him like, you know, pulling one of these swords out and, you know, threatening Batman. But yeah, I dig him. That's my quick thoughts on Ghostmaker. You can pre-order him on Amazon right now. $20 figure. Again, a great deal considering you're getting swords that actually have paint apps. So yeah, check him out. Pre-order on Amazon. You can order him on GameStop right now and get them in your house in like 2 days. So, and check your local GameStop stores. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Ghostmaker, the latest McFarlane figure. Subscribe and like for more. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.